I gotta say, first of all, did you run into Jorge Masvidal leading up to the week?
Yeah, I did. Now,
No.
you're beating me to the punch, and you're letting the cat out of the bag before we set the cat up to be released from said bag. But whatever, we'll do it. We'll do whatever order you want. Now, I know what you're alluding to. Apparently, there's some interview, something where he's like saying,
I have the piece.
Lewis, play the piece. Hold on. So everybody
Let's set
knows
it up.
if you listen to the pod, you know the deal. Me and Masvidal don't get on. Last couple of episodes, I've like extended an olive branch of sorts, and roll tape Lewis.
Yeah, so you said you were like, look, I don't even know why I'm having a beef with Masvidal. This is stupid, and it's kind of going back and forth for no reason. So somebody had asked him. He did an interview. I do apologize for not being able to cite the interview properly, but we're going to show it. He did an interview, and this girl asked him. You can start rolling the tape right now.
You just have to stay away from me and not cross my path,
Well, someone else who might cross your path this week is Michael Bisping, and I know the two of you have had some words, should we say, but Mike's come out this week and he said he kind of wants to squash that beef with you and just kind of say, look, there's no issue on his part. What's your response to that?
If he apologizes to me, no cameras around, no stunt promotion, just me and him, man to man, nobody around, and we just talk, and he apologizes to me, bro, it's cool, it's in the past, whatever, man, Okay. I got upset, and it's all on video, it's not like I'm making up stuff. I'm pushing my son in the carriage, and you're gonna come up talking.
What the fuck?
In my face. You don't do that,
All right.
And I could have done the same.
Stop. All right. I have never seen this video that he keeps talking about where he's pushing his son, and I don't know what he's talking about. If somebody was with their child, if anyone can find, I'll say this: there's a free Believe You Me mug, a T-shirt. I will give you the sweat off my back. I will do whatever. You can have this bottle of Evian, okay? I will sign it. I will do whatever. You can have something really good. In fact, if you can find a video. He said it's all on video of him pushing a child in a pram and me walking up and accosting him. But I will say, Lewis, you are a little shit stirrer. You are a little shit stirrer because you said to me, have you seen the video of Masvidal? He is going crazy.
I didn't say that.
If he apologizes, yada, yada, yada. And I was like, whoa. But then I see
That's how
piece.
you read the tone. It's a text. I'll read you the text messages. Circle of Trust. I'll read you my personal text message. All I said was, and I quote, he said, if Bisping apologizes, he's willing to let bygones be bygones. That's as simple as that.
Well, yes, you did. But the pretext said, have you seen the video of Masvidal? Whoa, straight fire. Pow, 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 pow. Right? And that's how you made it sound. And I thought, is he talking shit and getting hard? Because he threw a little 3-piece with the soda after the fight. I thought, is he feeling himself a little too much? But then I'll be honest, when I see that thing there is with Caroline Pierce from BT Sport, that was all right. To be honest, that's number one, I didn't say anything. I would never go up and do that if somebody was with their children. And by the way, he came to me. He was the one who had the issue with me. He's the one that was attacking me verbally, not physically. So he's the one that owes me an apology. But I saw him in London, right? And he didn't do anything.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
If somebody can show you video evidence of you confronting him with a child in a stroller, will you then in turn apologize to Jorge Masvidal?
Hold on. Is he pushing a stroller?
I don't know. I don't know the video. I have no idea. I'm just saying, if somebody could produce this video that you just said that doesn't exist, if he can prove you wrong, that you fucked up, because you'll admit that if you did that when there was a kid there, maybe you didn't see the kid, you didn't know, but you can probably admit that. You won't even admit.
No, listen. If somebody, no. If somebody can produce a video of Masvidal walking down the street, minding his own business, and I just run up and be like, hey, Bato, and then just get in his face and just start, accosting him, as I said earlier. Right. Yeah, of course I'll apologize. Of course. 100%. That's what I do. I'm a stand-up guy. I don't walk around doing that, verbally assaulting people when they're with their children. I would never dream of such behavior.
Yeah.
So if said video exists, then yeah, but it doesn't exist because I wouldn't do that, and I've never done that.
Oh man, you're gonna eat those words if somebody shows you a video of you doing that.
Because the
wonderful, wonderful things she does.
No, because I do know that Masvidal goes around and tells everybody, I was with my kids, man. Okay. And he came up and said that. So I'm like, what is he talking about? And there's a video. Ooh. There is a video, right? So I know what I'm talking, and I know what he's talking about, and I know what I'm talking about. I'm walking one way, and Masvidal's walking back. And for a split second in the video, there's a woman with a pram. And he's like a few feet behind and starts giving me shit. And then the pram's nowhere to be seen. So maybe that was, I don't even know if he has a wife and kids, but maybe that was his wife and kids. But he started giving me shit, and I didn't even see them. So, sorry, stop painting this picture. Stop perpetuating this bullshit myth. But, you know, I saw him in London anyway. We had a little chat.
You know what I realized? The average height of a male in Cuba, I think, is 5'6". So maybe you thought that it's some of his posse, and they were actually his children that were with him. I'm just saying. I'm looking up facts here.
Are they short people? Is that why Yoel Romero is so short?
Maybe.
Okay, now it makes sense.
Maybe I'm wrong about that. Let's see. It says 5'6".
Stop. I saw him. I saw Masvidal. Right.
What happened?
I'm walking down a corridor. It was an isolated corridor. There was nobody else about. And like, you know, he's like, when I see this guy, I'm gonna fuck him up, man. You disrespect me, okay?
He doesn't talk like that.
However he talks.
It's fucking Scarface.
I don't know if you know this. Yeah, that's how he sounds. Okay, say hello to my little friend. Right? I'm not an impressionist, but that's somewhere in the neighborhood, okay? Right. Anyway, I digress. So I went out the room. I went and hung around outside and looked at my phone, made some calls, whatever. Waited another 20, 30 minutes. I'm like, fuck me. So I went back, and I'm walking back in. You open a door, and then there's a long corridor. And at the end of the long corridor is where Daz was. And as I was walking in, I saw a couple of other guys. And we're walking down, and he walks out of the walkout room. Boom. George Masvidal. Me and Masvidal, face to face, in a dark, lonely corridor. He looks at me. I look at him. He's bewildered. He's confused. He's like, shit, I talked all this shit. Now I've got to back it up. Did he back it up?
I'm going to assume that he put you through a fucking wall. He pulled out, it looked like he had roses, but he had a fucking shotgun, like Terminator.
Yeah, no, the reality of the situation is I didn't even know it was fucking Masvidal because he's walking around looking like a woman these days with the long hair. Yeah. Right? I didn't know, and I don't see very well. I'm talking about the hair. Before you get super offended, we're having a laugh. I didn't even know it was Masvidal, and we're walking along, and said gentleman, which turned out to be Masvidal, very politely stepped to the side and went up against the wall so I could walk past. And it was only as I was walking past, I go, oh, what's up, George? And he nodded. And I walk off. And that was that.
That's it. So that was
it.
That was the best we could possibly hope for. That was Michael Bisping apologizing, sort of, in his own way.
That was me seeing him and not being aggressive and saying, hey, dickhead, right? Well, you bang out of line with all this stuff. It was just like, I'm not interested in any fucking shenanigans. I see you, hey, what's up? And he kind of nodded, and there you go. You know, maybe from there it will, you know, improve a little. But I probably won't see him again for another 3 years. He lives in Miami. I live in OC. We don't bump into each other very often. Okay.
I feel like you guys could legitimately be friends. I feel like you guys are you're cut from the same cloth, two different parts of the world. You got. I really mean this. I want to see you and Masvidal be friends at the end of this. If Masvidal was willing to come in and be your co-host of this podcast, I would gladly step aside, and I really mean that.
Well, I'll tell you this. I mean, for one, his fight at the weekend was absolutely sensational. I thought he handled himself with fucking class, and he was cool as hell all week. Honestly, not that I'm trying to kiss his ass, but I was like, I'd be a fan of this guy. He was cool as hell. He was, and the way he fought. I mean, we'll get into that in a minute, but that was amazing. His performance was amazing. His speech was amazing afterwards. And even though I like Leon Edwards and I'm English, I thought he handled that cool as fuck as well. And then afterwards, with a, so I hit him with a little 3 pieces with a soda. I'm like, yeah, man, this guy's cool. And he's sitting there in like a Scarface tracksuit, like some white Gucci tracksuit or something. He was cool, man. He was cool. But he did say, if I don't apologize, right, what you going to do?
Oh, boy.
Or
See,
what?
we've come so far, and you have to just bring it back for no reason.
He better apologize. Or what?
Well, look, I'm just saying, if we can produce video evidence, and I'm putting it out there to the fans, I kind of hope they do, because to be honest with you, Mr. Bisping, you've been on top for a very long time, Hall of Fame inductee. You need to get knocked down a peg. By the time you get inducted into the Hall of Fame, if you don't have to eat a slice of humble pie, I don't know what's going to happen. Your head's going to get too big. It's not going to fit in the framing on the show anymore. We're going to have to get a new camera.
Hashtag HOF. Okay, I'm gonna have some business cards made. I'm losing my natural light, as you can see. I'm getting darker and darker and darker. So I'll reposition in a second, perhaps. So my apologies to the viewers that you can't see my wondrous face in the glorious detail. You should be able to. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm in the Hall of Fame now. So when you get in the Hall of Fame, George, we can have a conversation. But until then, I don't bother myself with the also-rans of the UFC roster. I don't, I need you to be of a certain status for me to address you. And he's not there.
He's a young buck. He's a pup, as they say.
Is he? No, do you know what? Listen, Masvidal, if you're listening, which I know you're not, well done at the weekend, and I got no fucking beef with you, man.
Do we have another question? Go ahead, Bobby Hutch. Pull up the next one. Next video. Oh, is this Bisping backstage?
Oh, all right.
Shame on you.
Shame. No, there he is.
Bitch, don't be shaming me.
Oh, wait, there was a stroller.
Yes, stop. Oh my God. So there you go. So this is apparently the thing where he's saying he's walking through with his children in a stroller and I attack him. First of all, he's walking behind what appears to be a nice family, and he's at the back, and I'm walking past, and he turns around and is the one accosting me, and I'm like, fuck off, I'm trying to go my way.
I thought he was trying to attack that family. I thought he was following that family to maybe mug them or to possibly assault them in some sort of way, and then you were going to save that family. I get it.
That's what I was going to do.
You're trying to save a family. I'm sorry, Masvidal. I'll make it more clearly that you know. Go ahead. Play it again.
Play it again, Sam.
Shame on you.
Shame. No, there he is.
Bitch, don't be shaming me.
Fuck you, motherfucker. Who do you think you are? Sit the fuck down. You get beat up lightweight. You're a real tough guy. Focus on getting your ass kicked.
All right, rewind it one more time, just for a second, because I want to see. Because I got to be honest with you. I'm getting your back here. I'm gonna get you back, Mr. Bisping.
I'm in the right.
All you said was shame, and he started cursing. Play it one more time.
Shame on you.
Shame. No, there he is.
Bitch, don't be shaming me.
Fuck you, motherfucker. Who do you think you are? Sit the fuck down. You get beat up lightweight. You're a real tough guy. Focus on getting your ass kicked Saturday night. Focus on getting your ass kicked Saturday night. I could watch this all day because just leave it playing. I feel like they were going to do something good there, but let's just look at the start again. Look at the start. Look.
Shame on you.
Shame. No, there he is.
Bitch, don't be shaming me.
Fuck you, motherfucker. Who do you think you are? There you go. Sit the fuck down. You get beat up lightweight. You're a real tough guy.
All right, pause it again. Look, here's the thing. So I'll give you a benefit of the doubt. You're saying to this moment, you didn't know that was his kid. You thought you saw him. You didn't realize there's also another guy pushing the stroller. I would understand why that.
That's what I'm saying. There's a guy pushing a stroller. There's a woman and a guy pushing a stroller. I don't know if that's his family. Apparently it would be because that's what he's saying. But he's at the back of a family walking along. I walk past and I go, shame. Because that's what I was doing to Yoel Romero and his manager the whole time. Every time I saw them, shame, like a fucking asshole. But whatever. I'm walking past, I give it the shame bell, and he turns around and just starts going wild. If that was his family, then that's unfortunate, but I didn't know that. So,
you already had a beef with him before that moment, so he's saying that's his big beef with you, is that you attacked him in front of his family. So let's just say, benefit of the doubt, Jorge Masvidal, let's say you knew that was his kid, you knew that was his family. At that point, you had already had a beef. Didn't it already predate that moment?
Well, but hold on. Just because you have a difference doesn't allow you to go up and verbally assault somebody in front of the family. You know what I mean? No,
Of course.
I agree with him there. But I didn't know that was his family, and I didn't do anything. I'm the one still trying to walk away. He's the one that turns around
and calls you a bitch.
Follows me and calling me a bitch and like smacking my hand away and stuff. You know what I mean?
And if I'm with my son, my immediate thing, if I'm with my kid, and I understand this is what he was saying, and to be honest with you, look, we're analyzing this. You know, he's talking about it from his memory, which is you have moments where you're passionate, you're angry, you're emotional, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not even saying Jorge Masvidal is lying, okay? I think his version of the events, he's just remembering his version a little differently. He had a different experience here, and his perspective on this was that you disrespected him in front of his kid. Fine. However, if I'm with my son and somebody tries to start shit with me, I have a moment where either I'm going to walk away because I don't want to do that in front of my kid, or I'm going to make the decision where I'm going to puff my chest out. I'm going to fucking turn it into a bigger thing. And I feel like he did that. That was sort of on him. You know, like you're walking by, you say shame. I mean, at that point, you have to sort of go like, well, what are you're still with your kid. It's not really Michael Bisping's responsibility to be worrying about your family and your surroundings. You're saying you didn't know that was his family. I feel like he should have taken the high road in that moment and been like, let me just fucking walk away. Especially if his big concern is, oh my God, Michael Bisping's disrespecting me in front of my family and trying to start a fight in front of my kids.
Absolutely, 100% totally agree. What he should have done, if that's his thing, he's like so concerned about his family, which he should be concerned about his family, just like have a little eye roll, because I just walk past and go, shame. And by the way, he wasn't in possession. But I will say this, if anybody can show me the video of me walking past and accosting him whilst pushing a fucking stroller, I'll give you $1 million, okay?
Now he's confident.
Because that wasn't it, okay? And if that's the big thing that he's depending on, then he's out of his mind. He's out of his mind. And also, if we can see the video of him with me, with my family in Shanghai, okay?
The Bispings?
And him, the Bispings, okay?
Just your little obedient Asian wife. Oh, she doesn't talk. She just looks down at the ground.
Slapping them with a rubber shoe.
That's right.
Do as you're told and make me some fucking rice.
Make me some egg rolls.
Pronto.
We got another question or no? Is there one more? Let's do one more before we wrap up.
Let's do one more. All
right, Mike, really quick, we should talk about Fulton and Rourke, which is such an incredible company. I love the line of colognes they have. I don't wear cologne, Mr. Bisping. You know this. You know I like to go eau de naturel, but they have these incredible, incredible fragrances. It's not like regular cologne where you spray it and you taste it in your mouth. They have these wax-based colognes with this really cool little carrying case. You just rub a little bit on you. It's very subtle, really, really nice, fresh scents. I know they sent you a bunch of different things. You have great hair as well. I'm jealous of the fucking hair products they sent you.
Oh, no, absolutely. This stuff that they have, I mean, they have an entire line of grooming products. I mean, fragrance products, you name it, these guys got it. Do please check out their website. You won't be disappointed. I mean, you know, in this modern day and age, you got to look after yourself. You got to look good. You got to be presentable, especially in the age of Instagram. You know, you want to look the part. But some of my favorite products, the wax-based colognes, we've talked about these before. They're fantastic. They're better than the sprays that come. You know, you can carry it in your pocket, in a nice little metal container, throw it in your gym bag, whatever you want to do. You always have it on you. You just scrape a little bit onto your finger, rub it onto your neck. They smell great, very understated, and the smells are fantastic. And as you said, massive line of products. For example, if you're looking to up your shower routine, their caffeinated shampoo and body wash is a great fragrance that also wakes you up and gets you ready for the day. So you get out of bed in the morning, you're a little tired, you get in the shower, that'll spruce you up a little bit, but then you use their caffeinated shampoo, boom, it's like you're ingesting coffee through the skin. You get out of that shower and you're ready to take that day on, Lewis.
Oh, yeah. Tell me about it. Sometimes I drink the caffeinated shampoo because I don't have hair. So I'll just take a big swig of it, and then I feel like, fuck it, dude. Best of both worlds. My breath smells good. Everybody's good. No, but seriously, they really are great. GQ named their shave cream the best on the market, and they have a lot of really great things you should check out. If you go to FultonandRourke.com, that is ROARK.com, and use the promo code BYM, you save 15% off your entire purchase. I highly recommend this. Father's Day is coming up. This is a great website to go to if you want to get a great Father's Day gift, or if you have your husband or a brother or cousin, whoever it is. These are some great products for men. I highly recommend it. Once again, use that promo code BYM at Fulton and Rourke, ROARK.com.